Hello and welcome back to the Zone Focus channel. My name is Chris. Thank you again for stopping by. So today I'm recording an intro for a video that I actually did a while ago because I forgot to record an intro. In the video, we're going to be going to a place called Furusato, which is an old village, and we're going to be taking some large format photos on the 4x5. So let's go.
It is. Did you try that blueberry stuff right here? Or get a drink of it. Right when you go inside.
This is the drink that I just got right here.
Okay. Drink is fine. Oh shit.
Right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That is good.
It was good, right?
They should make the blood of Jesus blueberry juice instead of grape juice, because that is fire. That's communion right there. That needs to be communion juice. No more blood of Jesus is grape juice. Forget the grape juice. Jesus liked blueberries. That's my final word and prophecy. Let's go. All right, so the juice was that good. The juice was good enough that I bought me a bottle of it.
1800.
1800 yen. Right? This is it. I had to. It was that delicious. Damn, do I got my mask? Yeah, I do. Okay. So we just made it out here to this place. I don't know exactly what it is. I'm gonna show you guys right now.
So this is the place. It's in Japanese. I don't know if you can read that or not. That's the name of the place.
I don't really know exactly what I'm gonna shoot. I do have the 4x5 in this backpack on my back. So the worst thing about this whole thing is that when you try to make these videos and you try to shoot, especially large format at the same time, it's ridiculous because you have to carry so much stuff. All of my pockets are full. Luckily it's fall and I'm wearing a jacket. I have lenses in my pockets. I have all types of shit in my pockets. But anyway, we're gonna go out here. We're gonna see what we can find and pull out the 4x5 and I don't know, have some fun. Let's go. just met this lady walking down the street and asked her to take a portrait. She said yes. So this is the restaurant that she works at, and we're gonna make our first street portrait on 4x5, and I'm excited. Okay, so let me make sure my lens is closed. It is. Let's just test it one more time. Okay. All right, just stay nice and still for me. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. All right, so I'm really excited. I just took my first 4x5 street portrait. Shout out to Miss Toda. She actually was an English teacher, and you know, I was just walking down the street. I saw her, and she had said something to me in Japanese, so we kind of talked in Japanese, and then she asked me a question in English, and that's how we started talking in English. And I was about to walk away from her, but I was like, I can't really pass up this chance. We just had a little chat. So I turned around and I asked her, do you mind if I take your portrait? And she agreed to it, and she went back in her restaurant while I set up the camera. And then I set everything up. I told her I was ready, and we stepped out and I made her portrait. Okay, so coming back from the end of the video, I'm really happy that I was able to make that portrait at the end of the video. Now, going back to the photos, as you can see in some of the photos, there are these strips of kind of dark strips that run vertically through the photos. This is because when I developed the photos, you put the type of tank that I use, which I'll leave in the description. You have to put the sheets of film inside of a holder, and then you take the holder and you put the holder in the tank. Now the holder holds the film vertically, just like a film holder that you put into the camera holds the film. And you put one sheet on one side and one sheet on the other side. Each holder holds 2 sheets. The thing is that in between the 2 sheets, there are these vertical plastic strips that kind of keep the film separated from the other side so that they don't stick together. But what happened when I was developing this film is that the photos stuck to that plastic inside of the tank. I don't know why exactly it happened. The first time I used the tank, I didn't have any of those strips, but the second and third time I used the tank, I did. And I kind of had problems the entire time I was using the tank because I wasn't doing something right. But that's what caused these vertical strips to happen inside of the photos, and it's it didn't develop correctly, basically. So, you know, can't do anything about that now, but that's why they're there. It wasn't something that happened in the camera, it's something that happened during development. The next thing I want to talk about is the portrait. So I really enjoyed taking that portrait, and as you can see in the portrait, I hinted toward the fact that I felt like the woman that I was taking a portrait of moved when I made her photo, and she did slightly move. So her face is just a little soft, you know, but because it's 4x5, it's still so much detail. It doesn't really look like it's out of focus, but it's just a little soft. But it's just because as soon as I went to take the photo, she kind of shifted her weight and moved ever so slightly, and that caused her face just to blur. If you look at her feet and her lower body are all sharp, and that's because her feet didn't move. It was just her upper body. She just kind of shifted her head a little bit. But I did enjoy the photo, and I enjoyed actually making kind of just a street portrait of a random person with the 4x5. It was one of my goals, actually, so I'm glad that I was able to accomplish that. Now, the last thing I wanted to talk about before we end the video was the fact that I had hinted toward finding your photography style in the video. It is something that I feel like a lot of people, especially a lot of us younger photographers, younger as far as like, you know, beginning photography, think about, you know, because you see the photographers that you like, and you see that, oh, this person has this style, this person has that style. and I want to have a style. Why can't I get a style? Because that's what the good photographers have, a style. Well, in my personal opinion, like I said in the interview, or like I said earlier in the video, I had a couple of podcast interviews, and people bring up the fact that, I enjoy your photography style. Where did you get your style? How did you get your style? And I don't really have an answer for that, because at least my idea of style is just taking photos of whatever you like to take photos of, whatever that may be. And I think in doing that, you'll start to photograph in the way that you photograph, in the way that your eye sees it. So you follow your eye, and as you follow your eye, you start to make images that are your images. And you do that enough, and then you create work over and over again, and people start to see a repetitious pattern in the way that you make your photographs, and then that in time becomes your quote unquote style. But I don't think style is something that you can't buy style from a store. You can't just go pick it up one day and just be like, oh, this is my style. Style is something that comes over time. Style is something that comes after you've shot that shutter so many times. Style is something that comes, with just picking up the camera and using it and trusting your eye and taking photos that you like to take photos of. So I don't think anyone out there, no matter how long you've been in photography, or if you're just starting photography, I don't think you should be burdened about trying to find your style, because your style will come to you. You will subconsciously emanate, you will subconsciously allow your style will come out of you. As long as you follow your eye and you do what comes naturally to you, then your style will over time come out, just because that's how it is. Because you'll start to do things in your way. Just follow your eye, do what you have to do as far as just getting out and getting in those reps, and your style will come to you. So don't trip, just keep going. Oh, I do have to say before I go, because this is major, thank you all so much for all of the love that you've been giving on this channel. It really means a lot. Like I said, I don't do this for just anything. I just do this because I wanted to do it. I made this channel because I wanted to make a channel basically to kind of follow what I've been doing, and just being able to look back on things that I've done. And then at the same time, just because it's something that I told myself I wanted to do for years and I never did it. So I was just like, okay, now's the time. I feel like I can do it. And I just make videos because I want to make videos. And I really appreciate the fact that you guys seem to be interested in the videos that I make, and seem to be interested in the journey that I'm on. And I mean, it just really means a lot. This channel has grown so much in the past year. And you guys really show out, because you come, you watch the videos, you leave comments, we communicate in the comments, you go to the Instagram page, you communicate with me on Instagram page. And I mean, you guys show so much love. And like I said, I'm really, really appreciative of every single one of you guys. And thank you all for just being dope. You feel me? And I've been able to monetize this channel now, because I've reached the beginning stages of that. So I mean, that's another big plus, in that as people start to watch these videos, I'll actually be able to get some type of kickback from it, and then be able to reinvest that back into the channel again. Even though now it's just every 30 days I might get $2 or something like that, but it's a step in the right track. I'm very thankful for those $2. You never know where those $2 might be in another year. So thank you all for doing that, because that's you guys that are making that happen. Also, over on the Instagram page, showing out, y'all coming and people that subscribing, following the Instagram page, and showing love to the photos, and we kind of going back and forth in the messages, hitting me up, people reaching out, stuff like that. So thank you. I can't say that enough, and I really mean that from the heart. So as always, stay zone focused. I'll holler at you later. Peace.